Welcome back, everybody. 7 Minutes for Seniors. I'm Chris. This is Janet. This is our fifth and final segment. I gave you a little bit of a preview because I know you didn't like the surprise, right? But the preview that I give everybody is I'm a big believer in looking forward to the future. If you spend all day today worried about what you did yesterday, then you're not figuring out how to move forward tomorrow, right? So this question. You can take it any way you want to. We are bending the rules, and you can actually bring people back from the dead if you want to. Who would you want to meet personally and or professionally?
I would really like to visit with my father.
Okay.
He died when I was 14. And during those years, when I was 10, 11, 12, 13, if I had known that he was going to pass away when I was 14, I would have probably, at least the Janet looking back, would say, tell me things. Tell me about your life. Tell me more.
Yeah.
And as a kid, you just don't, your parents will always be around and you just don't think about that.
Yeah.
So I would love to have an adult visit with my father. And he died when he was 65.
Wow.
And so I have, outlived him, and my mother also, she died at 63.
Wow.
So it was a little bit weird for me when I was coming up on those years, the 63 and 65, since I'm, above that now. It was a little bit weird for me thinking I am now older than my parents were when they died.
So your dad was 65 when you were 14.
Yes.
Sorry.
Yeah.
So you're the youngest?
No, there's I have a younger sister.
Wow.
And then after he died, my mother remarried and then had another baby. So I have 3 sisters.
Okay.
Kathy, Karen, and Cindy.
Nice. So go back and have a chance to talk to Dad. Is there a family mystery that you're dying to uncover?
No, just I would love to have known more about the coal mines and some of the logistics of his life as a coal miner, and then attaining the opportunity to buy his own business, Strong's Quality Coal Company. I would love to talk to some of his employees or just people that were in that arena that I don't get to do.
That's cool. That's cool. I have asked that question before because somebody wanted to bring their parents back because there was a family mystery that popped up all of a sudden as soon as Mom died. It was like, where did this all come from?
And then other people I would really like to meet and talk to. I hear this so much, and it just is heart-wrenching for me. I know there are people out there who are living particularly with a spouse, and the spouse has dementia, and the person that's caring for them is isolating themselves, and they are miserable, sad, depressed, discouraged, overwhelmed. Their person with dementia is having more and more symptoms every day, maybe a decline, and the family doesn't know what to do, and they become very isolated. And I recently had a situation where a distant family member came to me and said, I wish you could help ABC.
Yeah.
I wish you could help them, but I've given them your number and they won't call you.
Yeah.
And it's just heartbreaking for them. And I don't know what it is, if it's pride or just discouragement or just a depression that overwhelms you and you don't reach out for that help. And those are the people that I would really like to talk to, because I would like to be able to explain to them, here are some options. Here are some things that could help you. Here are some websites that can give you some insight in how to get your husband to take a shower, how to get him to eat, how to get him to stop trying to escape and to exit the home, and you're concerned about his safety. I think
it's pride
to speak with those people and let them know that it's okay and there's help out there.
Yeah. I think when you're dealing with something like that, I think you're dealing with the ego, not in a bad way, but we all have an ego, right? It's what makes us feel worthy and everything. And I think sometimes when you're dealing with that, you're dealing with the ego of the person who is healthy because they believe, and up to this point, they've been able to take care of themselves and their spouse and their household. And sometimes us intervening is an affront, I think, sometimes to people's ego, and I think that's the reason why they have a hard time looking at it.
They're also in denial.
Right. Well, yeah, that's
he's not that bad.
Right. Yeah. No.
He can still do this or this or this, and then when the children come back from another state, and they, especially around the holidays, I see this a lot.
Yeah.
They come back to visit, and they're just astounded at what they see in the home.
Yeah. When the outside world of reality comes back to the house, that's usually when you get the phone calls. I can agree with that. All right. So where do you see yourself in 5 years?
That's a really interesting question too. I see myself doing exactly what I'm doing. I think that this is the perfect, I've had a lot of jobs in a lot of different professional. I was a Weight Watchers leader. I have a lot of different things that I've done, but I feel like this is such a good fit for me because again, I'm getting older and I really can relate. And it's not a strenuous job. Like I'm not working in Amazon where I'm, toting boxes and things. And I think my patience and compassion for people will continue until I'm not able to do it anymore. So I think in 5 years, I will have built a reputation with people that you've got to call Janet because she helped my family so much and she can help you too.
So my next question and last question is, where are you in 10 years? So I guess the better question is, when are you done being Janet?
Because in 10 years, I'll be almost 80.
Right. I mean, are you doing this until the end? Or are you doing this until you reach a certain point? Or
well, every time I go into one of these really nice communities, I'm picking out my apartment.
Right.
This one with the chandeliers and the pool and the chef dining and the tablecloths that are so the carved meats and all of those things. I'm already picking the one that I would move into with my husband. Hopefully he would still be with me. I've been married a long time. He's a great guy and look forward to the future with him.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, thank you very much, guys. Janet, thank you for being on. This has been 7 Minutes for Seniors. Go ahead and tell them how to reach you one more time.
Yeah, so Janet Peterson with Assisted Living Local LLC. My business number is 904-469-1042. My website is letjanethelp.com. I'm on Instagram and Facebook, Janet Peterson or Janet Strong Peterson on Instagram. I have a lot of little videos on there, a lot of little helps and tips, just little shorts. And I would love to be able to help your family too.
And I can tell you that we refer to you all the time. We provide your information to clients.
As do I.
Absolutely. You can't solve the puzzle of whether you can stay in your home unless you know how much it would cost to leave your home, right? Exactly. So, well, thank you. Thank you. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. And y'all have a great day. 7 Minutes for Seniors. Janet, thank you.